Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
We're going to pick up the gun.
To the air, May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. This defense for the Pats, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Open May, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
All right, next move will
football.
be weapon grab.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. To the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 45. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Big play there for New England. 53 yards.
Yeah.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other side. But here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side, too.
All right. Oh, right here in front of us.
Big play in the game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
May looking to run.
Maybe just get sleeping now. I thought the effort.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
That's good. They falling back. They falling back.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
What the?
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7.
I'm going to call inside.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Tris, did y'all win today?
Now a crease here as
the Chargers.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Oh, I see a dead body.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Has his man. It's Shakir. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed. There he needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
The Bills at 500 hit 6-6. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Yo. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I can barely hear you, though.
Oh, right here.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think it was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. And this one is right down the middle.
I think they be calling that
stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When you look at this defense, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not.
He's got a man complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and 3.
That's not like about it. He's at the very top.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st down, Patriots.
Spotted.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't get in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing here is May. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Pats are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
13.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best.
Oh, here.
Don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll try the wide
Whoa,
side
he got a.
with Cook.
What the fuck?
And they nearly spun him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
At the 37-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Allen. Open man downfield. It's Palmer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, 36 yards. And the Bills have regained the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Maybe they'll sit back so I can pass the ball.
It's falling on my fucking ass.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And, Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Here's 2nd and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
All right,
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll throw with May. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they
Yeah,
shut
a whole
that
lot
one
of
down for
nothing
little
there.
gain.
At the 20-yard
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Okay.
Looking to throw. May. And he's going to be taken down there.
Just on that damn starting 3 grind.
That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question
He
is
is home.
who's going to score the most points in this game? Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Well, that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, 31 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from taking the lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Everybody took his seat.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I'll catch up with you.
All right, gang.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, it's Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
Now that's all about making
You gonna work
something
like
happen
that?
as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Allen going to change this at the line.
At the Patriots' 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Allen. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
I hear the threat. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May. And this is caught by Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn. Panthers, man, what the fuck?
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And he's going to be stopped.
Panthers won a game.
Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Panthers win the games. We selling games.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Bro, be fucking for real.
Lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Here's Cook again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 134 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Allen gonna throw.
Got me for fucking goal team.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. 23 yards, the final tally. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Keon White able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And
It's not P.I.
incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
Now on
That
third
was a good
and
block,
long
man.
to go.
Shredded that shit.
Allen gonna run with it. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Jones on the return. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Open over on the field is Henry. They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down.
He finds Douglas complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you
How many
just
points you gonna score tonight, bro?
Field goal's going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll be stopped.
I gotta tell you how many you gonna score, man. You gonna score about 15.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And we'll run with Cook. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Allen now looks to throw. Through the middle of the field. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drop.
Falcons really sold me, bro.
Most of them wanted Ed with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
You don't understand, bro. I don't understand.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
This one he misses.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw again. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Again for Henderson running to the right. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, May with it. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Left side, Cook.
And he's number 6 in the man.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. From midfield, here's Allen. This is Coleman with the grab. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Good 3, man.
Again, it's Cook. They're only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, my.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier.
No way.
So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post.
That lag, bro. Oh, my
But in this
God,
case,
man.
they'll definitely take it.
That one hurts a bit. That was a
You on that man, big bro?
to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score
Yeah,
game.
good game, man. I wish I luck, man.
Throwing here is May.
I already know They got playing that team that y'all lost to that one time I was there.
Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Keep up with that screen all across.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start.
Damn.
And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Looking to throw. May. And Diggs has it.
Easy work,
They're
nigga.
going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
That's complete. Travion Henderson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. Second down, goal to go. Again, it's Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Back to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here we go. The noise deafening. Fourth and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own
Bullshit.
19-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing, Allen. Now a run here off the Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a foul. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
You're up. I see you up.
Took a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. To throw is Allen. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Playing online dynasty.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime.
Bro, y'all
There's
niggas
no
keep
decision to be
losing.
made, in
Why
my
you keep leaving my
estimation.
man in transition?
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Allen.
So,
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now 1st and goal. Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. From
Come
back
on,
at the
let's
4,
move it.
here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
Wow.
Look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll throw with May. This is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
okay,
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
1-yard gain.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
more than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Obviously, the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit, too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
May looking to run. And he's going to go down again. Gregory Rousseau providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
For the Patriots.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys. They like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return. You can do it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Allen going to run with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Allen going to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.